done by exercising. Then I will cook my fast breaking meal. And today will be a cheat day. I will have dessert. Participate more in about 20 minutes. There you go.
Go ahead. I'm a fucking trans woman. I don't have a fucking beard penis either. Like, what the fuck? That's an actual woman.
Being a trans woman, you have to be able to afford to, trans yourself into a fucking woman. You can't even afford fucking hot water, dude. You have to bath yourself in fucking the kitchen sink. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Bro, you got a penis just like I do. You couldn't imagine that being some kind of internal thing. This is a biological thing. We get anything. Anything.
Steve, from ovaries, can you deliver a child? Can you carry a child?
Can you get fucked in your pussy? Go ahead, bro.
You're the one that honestly, I'm gonna get up for the bitch. I mean, because you can't even, fucking cook her. I mean, for your fucking self. That's why you have to do, fucking order, outside, do fucking takeout. Where you have to order fucking Burger King and, McDonald's and fucking other capacity.
What does that have to do with the fact that you got a penis and Lonnie has a Go ahead. I don't want to hear about Burger King.
Yeah, because, so go for it. What you had, what I had fucking had, that's what you fucking did. And guess what? And I don't have to bring you, they have fucking filters. I don't even have to fucking do that. But guess what? Your dumb ass, sure does, because you're a fucking engineer. That's why you don't want to show your atomic true self. So guess what? So it looks like you're the one that's practically embarrassed and not me. So once again, turn on that fucking camera and let's see what you look like behind that fucking screen. No, but and guess what? Take off the left feet, make up the filters on your fucking profile.
That's
You can turn on your camera right now. Since you want to talk about everyone else, let's see what you really look like behind that screen. Let's go, bitch. Show us what you're about. Are you too much of a fucking coward? Are you insecure about yourself? Are you scared or something? Is that what it is? Bitch. Because I would say things like that you are. You want to be just like fucking me. Bitch. And guess what? If I'm the one that has, a real vagina. I'm the one that has real fucking titties, bitch. Guess what? That's something that you don't fucking have, bitch. But guess what? You wish you had it. So shut the fuck up. But guess what? Coming from someone that can't even fucking cook, for themselves, coming from someone that looks like a giant, giant, green, skeleton, shit, like, shut the fuck up. You can never address me on nothing. I can never be jealous of. Shut up, all these fucking big fucking filters, bitch. I could never be jealous.
Do you guys want to hear the story about Berto's penis? That it's so outlandish that it sounds fake. And when I heard it, I thought it was fake. So apparently, Berto, got his dick chopped off. Okay, do you? Save your penis. I get it. Maybe there's some attachment. But he said that he takes his penis out of the jar, because he keeps it in the jar. I'm assuming there's formaldehyde or something on it, but that he dips the penis in Cool Whips and sucks it off. I don't know if he's practicing or something, but that's the story. Berto,
Can he suck his own penis?
well, it's just, if there's
some people do. I haven't seen my dick in 25 years. But that is fun.
why would you want to suck if there's like formaldehyde or rotting? I don't know. I need Berto to come here and tell us why he does that with his penis.
So, you fucking.
Why do you have to make up lies and make them lies and statements like, why you have to lie? To all this, fucking, people. Where's your, receipts? For that, NYX. Oh, exactly, because you're a fucking liar. Because you're mentally, retarded, mentally, selfish, mentally, low functioning. Just like fucking Kenny. You don't realize that Ross dog is actually, using you, right? He's using you for, content lists and views. That's what you don't fucking get. Guess what? You're trying to find out, the hard way, because
Ross did a whole stream about your dick in a jar. Like, there's proof of you saying that you, like, suck your, I don't know.
It's the pen.
Because you don't have that type of, birth or intelligence to even fucking do so. So there's that. And plus, you gonna try to sit up there and try to, try to, bash me. You were trying to, trying to do that. Why don't you call out Alex for, for quite early saying that? Oh, you make my kids, go down. Because Alex was just, first like a little fucking baby. Earlier, that's exactly what the fuck you was obviously doing. Oh, but guess what? You don't want to talk about on that TV. No, because guess what? Because you are doing exactly the thing he's doing. Just right now.
How do you speak Spanish? Mi habla poquito español. Pues remember, poquito is a little. A big party. Flexing, I like flexing. Exercising makes if I do a shorts, I can mold my shorts up on. Because I can do flex, look at my best. Good lighting, flex. It makes the flex shorts even better for some pop. And also just look at myself in the mirror. It's a total, it has some benefits. Flexing. Even just standing like this is exercising. I've seen some people train boxing, but they like tense up like this and the time I got hit up. So just standing like this is like you're exercising something. And then practicing breathing while you're doing it at the same time. So I did 15, 20 kilo bicep hammer press. read before. Anytime I do something like this, I had the full police on it. Okay. Where it's like, I'm doing them exactly how I want to do them. You don't have to come tell me if I'm doing it right in your mind or wrong. Okay, I'm doing them exactly like how I want to do. Now, I like to do sometimes is when I do the bicep curls one way, and sometimes just to mix it up, sometimes because I'm getting close to failure where I can't do it anymore. I change just a little bit, I can do more. Same with the push-ups or pull-ups. Like sometimes I do pull-ups like this wide, and it's like I can't do it. And if I change the grip a little bit, I'm using different muscles, and I can get a few more. Same with the push-ups. I do push-ups for my knuckles like I did before, and I go tight. It's like I can't do it anymore. If I go wider, then I can do a few more. So variant. I like to catch my breath because I can get more reps in if I'm not that happy with what I'm doing. So weightlifting is harder. A lot of people bodybuilders have some clips from pro bodybuilders. Like bodybuilding is not hard. Like you're doing it wrong if you're doing it. But I train for fitness. Now for the bodybuilding. I'm not hating on it, I'm saying that's not wrong. To get as big as possible. So, this, I've had this dumbbell, which is like a homemade dumbbell, since I was around 18, 17, 18. And this is one of the few things that have like survived all the moving. Okay, like every time I move, something's getting thrown out or lost. This is one of the things I kept this. Is that when I started doing bodybuilding, I'm training not just bodybuilding stuff. Doing anything pumping iron or bodybuilding type training. I had this. So one of the benefits of this is doing hammer curls with this. It really helps. It does make you exercise your grip strength. Because if you have a bad grip and you do a hammer curl like this, especially with sweaty hands, it slides down like this. So here's another type of hammer curl I like to do. Start with the arm relaxed and the wrist relaxed, and I'm like hooking it and letting hang from my fingers. So the first part is a finger curl, and then it becomes a wrist curl, and then hammer curl. Yeah, we do double hammer curls. Before getting to that, I go check the comments. I look like I had a comment, and somebody wrote retract their comments to make the work short. We're gonna get blocked. Message retracted. Might be a troll. I'm not told a video told with a secret program called gang stalking. And part of that is cyber stalk where people show up and try to treat me and push my buttons. And to do something subtle sometimes. Weird behavior. Like asking if I speak Spanish, and then I answer in Spanish, and then they go and retract the comment as if
I don't know what just happened. Let's see. Why did the penis? That's weird. I don't mean to imply that nature aligned with the penis. It was just sort of trying to go forward. Yeah, I fucked up.
Manifesting or something like that.
Well, I'm 100% sure that Nick doesn't have a penis. Pretty sure Lonnie doesn't. I'm 100% sure. But
Who gives a shit who has a penis?
yeah, it wasn't the best call because
Let's go with my hangover. Who gives a shit who has a penis?
I think I meant to do it over. should not have won the penis off.
It's a good quiet letdown. You exercise at home. As a matter of fact, after I had this labor, we almost got punched. Almost doesn't count. In hunting and fighting, okay. Try support. Some neighbor that I think is a game stalker. Personally, I think so. And he showed up like twice now, whining about the noise, complaining about the noise. And I went, you know what? The funny thing is, the day before he showed up, I was talking on the phone, but you know, I think I might get some cushion pants for that thing. So otherwise, it's I've been thinking a little bit more about it. It might be better. Try to keep it quiet a little bit. So,
I know 100% sure Nick does. And I'm pretty sure Lonnie doesn't.
I use weights to stretch sometimes too. It's just like relax and then sort of stretch you can do with weights.
I fucked it up as a bad pull. My bad.
Thick fat boy that hopefully
Well, Nick does have a little bit of a trainee kind of sounding voice.
We already did that whole like pussy thing.
She sent you a picture because her pieces. I don't know about that.
That's all I can say. My bad. Bruno, what do you have to say about yourself?
how do you assess what penis is? I mean, you will understand.
Penis is male sexual organ.
Thanks to people that click the like on the stream. If you watch my phone and want to hit the like and double tap the screen, should give it, make it count.
All I can
Just
say
do
is
from the
the
side
only
now.
one that matters.
So the tendency is like my relaxed posture at times when I hold the weight is the shoulder wants to go forward like this. So part of when I do this, I can force good posture. But this good posture is situation. If okay, if people are firing at you, this might be better posture, okay? So but you say like simply like good posture is like stand up straight with the shoulders back, something like this. And chin up. Well, if you're fighting boxing, then there'll be bad posture. Okay, chin up. And if you're like in the war, like you'll be in Ukraine or something like this, bullets fighting, it'll be bad posture to be like this. You're easily hit. So what is good posture depends on what you do. It's situation specific, you could say.
Do you think
That's not true. You want to suck on my penis, you love it.
do you think that stop
Alex wants to suck on my penis.
And I'm allowed a little bit of sway.
Yeah, Alex, why did you tell everyone that you're fucking gay? Don't be a fucking that shit. We all know that you're a gay homosexual faggot that wants to suck on other guys' penis. We all know that you are Jackson.
When you define homosexual faggot for me,
Everybody knows that.
You literally claim to be a girl with a beard, and I've only ever
Next time you can work out from here.
I will say this. That last poll, disregard that last poll.
And this is an exercise I haven't been doing much,
I didn't factor that in.
which means
When
I very quickly approach failure.
honest, we had an
Because I can sense, you can feel what type of muscles the exercise. I think it was Arnold Schwarzenegger has some talked about. Some bodybuilder was like a self-trained bodybuilder. He would like exercise, figure out his routines based off his exercising different things and feel what sort the next day. And be like, oh, that thing worked these muscles. So with those shoulder presses or whatever they're called, pushing up like that, I was quickly feeling like certain muscles start to get fatigued.
Hold on a second. Go ahead, Lon. What do you got to say?
This guy is just saying, I'm in home, I'm fucking sex. I'm right there. We all see her right through you. And when you did not date any type of girl ever in your fucking life. What you think, I mean,
I think this is called a compound exercise.
you actually
When you
abuse
go
her
with
and
the
like
legs.
fucking bruises on me on here. That's what the fuck you honestly I be did.
Yeah, I did. I don't
So the sound that will be coming if I wasn't concerned about sound like wow, it's possible. I want it. Now I can redirect the same energy that needs to be released, that must be released into grimace. So it's like if you need to ninja workout correctly and you don't want to be that nosy, you can like grimace. It happens naturally after analyzing.
Well, guess what? This is all been pre-recorded. I mean, everyone don't get that. Don't record this. I mean,
Yeah, it's recorded on my own stream. Let me say it again in case it
I think we'll go solo on it now.
I wish I
Do
was
the
100%
chemicals.
that giant muscle.
The finger wrist chemical combo exercise.
She's a horrible human and she would deserve such a thing. Go ahead, Bruno. What's your comment?
no, so I mean, something serious. This is the guy that you want to, I mean, hang around with, the guy that beats up, with women and actually, threatens them to F you. I mean,
Is it really a woman?
I'm a journalist, Bruno, and I'm gonna expose this guy.
What's the size of a woman?
I'm gonna expose this fucking
Really a woman?
right here on his own channel where he thinks he's such a fucking dick. I'm gonna fucking house.
yeah, I mean, Alex, you're really just talking with your own fucking self. You really just admitted that you like to go around fucking that feels way, women. And talk about you wish you would, I mean, before. So guess what?
So that dumbbell set with the tension grip, it's 10 kilos with everything on it, like this now. This one is going to be at least 10 kilos. I think it could be as much as 12 or 11, 12, maybe even 15.
I wish it was a
It feels heavier.
Go ahead, Bruno. Your turn.
So it's at least
So,
10.
I mean, Steph, yeah, I mean, is this the person you want to Steph hang around with? Are you going to go, I mean,
Steffi is a wonderful woman, and I would never do such
It's not like Sal Gavranelli getting his PSA announcement. It's like, I'm sorry for what I did.
You don't have to apologize for anything.
That's what the fuck sounds like right now.
I have to. I apologize for you. I'm the German of the German. I gotta apologize.
This is talking about May's butthole right here.
Alex sounds stupid.
So I think I better try and check some things
I'm
first.
just saying, I wish it was 100%.
I have to check first.
I gotta be
Soxy Sue, I mean, did y'all look at that last year that he just wished that he would have let Bruce go on the fucking woman? He just admitted that he likes to beat up fucking women. He likes to, torment, He likes to, torment them in the front corner, Soxy Sue. So it's the guy that you want to be with. Okay, guess what? Get with him. I mean, Soxy Sue, get with him. Does with you. I mean, Steph, yeah. Watch what, Alex does to you, as well. Here's, the thing, though. Are y'all going to stick out? First, man, are y'all going to be, represent women, a guy that admitted to that he likes to abuse women? Like, seriously? Wow. So knowing that you just went what you were going to do, to be heroes and shit, looks like, you just contradict yourself. Now everyone sees what you really are. So guess what? You did intentionally try to get,
Yeah.
You did.
I don't do everything to fail.
But guess what?
I'm
There was points where you tried to step
doing as many as I can. Sometimes I do. I'd say about 90% of the time I go to 90%.
You know what you want. Just like, fucking
Do some tracks, no. I don't let people tell me what to do. My chat is not a pet peeve, and you might be doing it on purpose. You might be one of these people that are doing things to piss me off on purpose. It's called Moses Stones. Use tactics, utilize the knowledge of previously expressed pet peeves. Like, you know what I hate my passion is people come and tell me what to do. Oh, that's got Mike angry and ranting before. So now, let's do that with the next 5 minutes. Somebody's talking. Did you click the stream that said, come and tell me what to do? Or write, okay, tell me the exercise and I'll do it. No. It's like, who do you think you are? It's so bizarre if you're a cyberstalker now to be like writing in commanded language. Okay. Which appears as rude. And people that have low self-worth, low standards, might tolerate disrespect like that. I don't. So I don't let people tell me what to do. Like, do this, do that. So that's just gonna be blocked. Do some shrugs. That's something that I do a lot of times in my training. I think I might know what type of exercise you talk about, but I'm not gonna do it because you asked for it or told you already. And maybe that's the mind game too. We know that Mike most likely this work is going to do some kind of shrugs to make it look like he's somebody that can be influenced in that way. People don't know how that is. Like these. I'm not a beta though. I don't let scared coward betas come to my chat and tell me what to do. Do push-ups, see. It looks rude if you, I call that commanding language. If you write, do this, give me 10 push-ups or do sit-ups. It looks like you give me an order, like your father talks to you, or a drill sergeant if I was in the army, I guess, or your boss at work. Okay. So I don't tolerate this and I got blocked. And I might end up doing shrugs, which I do in my upper body workouts a lot of time. And then the pro can make it look like that, oh yeah, because it looks like he was taking orders from the person I'm gonna do. Because it doesn't work. So part of the gang stalking, again, I'm not told video, told gaming gang stalking, told videos, is cyber stalking. So a lot of the people that come to my chat around the wrong way are paid to hate gang stalking trolls, cyber stalkers, work for the program. And a lot of target types are what's called narcissistic dominance abuse tactics. Narcissists will push your balance on the slime from riders working to proper response. And working to make you look like you're a sensitive, bad person. And it's because it's like the utilizing previously express pet peeves and things like this. It could be like, I've read that about before. I don't like when people come to my chat writing me questions about a question mark and writing my name, but I capitalize my name. And it's like, I've got to manage that a few times. It's like, oh, double on that. Now we can send the cyber stalkers to do that. And then if Mike reacts to it, it looks like it's just sensitive and like an angry person. So that person got blocked. And so you know, when people get blocked, it removes all the comments. If you're watching the replay, you see me answering the troll. You know, and he's like, well, I didn't see the guy's comments because I blocked him. And then he removes all the comments. The kids will be able to block or something. Kids will be able to comment again on my channel. That's what should be this one. Do shrugs, go F yourself. See? Go learn how to be a human. Buy a book, How to Human 101. How to communicate as a non-toxic individual in the real world when engaging a stranger in a first-time conversation.
serve with a notice protect. I'm super young. Just a notice protect. I don't know. Here's what I know, because I've had fraud committed on me. The first thing you do is you'll learn the fraud department of the credit card company. Well, I'm pretty sure I'll just rotate the accounts to the attorney. Well, I don't know about that. Let me just say, well, let me just say, you wanna learn the credit card company, because if there's fraud, they don't charge you. That's part of having a credit card. Insurance is that kind of fraud. So that's powerful, because it may be that they commit a crime. That's incredible leverage that now they may have. So that's what I get from it. If it was me, I would tell they do not do this, because you may end up in real legal trouble. Yes. Right? Have multiple, so you have the verified, you have the street yards, and those are 3 different accounts. Her credit card would be on the front, and then his used it. Yeah. So that's 3 different places, right, where credit card fraud, which I don't know if it's a felony. I could go through it. Well, it's not good. Whatever it is, it's not long. Right. And so is it worth going on YouTube? I would say, he wants to win on YouTube. You know, how he did this, I did this, whatever bullshit. And the bottom line is, if you did one of those 3 things that I did, sound like, I don't know if it's a felony or what, it's a credit card, whatever. Well, against the law, it's pretty serious, credit card fraud. So it would be, if it was stupid for her to do it. Ellie's language of cease and desist, present and serve, not cease and desist. Well, I don't know what that has to do with fraud. Well, I'll tell you what that is. So it's about preserving evidence, so she doesn't. I don't know the legal. You don't know that's come from a lawyer. I don't know if it's legally binding or not. If it just comes from a person without it. I don't know if it's come from a lawyer either.
If you want to get blocked, try to tell me what to do in the chat. Write in a rude, commanding manner. Disrespectful. Do push-ups. Do shrugs. Do sit-ups. How mental do you have to be to believe that I'm the type of guy that if you tell me what to do, I'm gonna do it and submit to you like a little baby. Or the request you're gonna have to send donations. Maybe then I'll give you a crust. I don't take orders. Så man kan gå do shrugs. And that's something that I do in my upper body workouts a lot of times. So maybe then the person can feel like it worked. And a lot of these people that come in rub the wrong way are paid to hit gang stalker trolls, cyber stalkers. That's coconut oil. Then we plant. And hot dogs. Oh, this is turmeric. Ginger. And anchovy. It's a mild chili. I forgot I bought some whole chili. Let's put some of that in this today. And I'm cutting it in half here, and then cutting it sideways. Long side and short side. Now coconut milk. Some salt is a mix of Himalayan pink salt and sea salt. Almost forgot black pepper. A good anti-inflammatory trio is turmeric, ginger, and black pepper. Turmeric contains curcumin, which is anti-inflammatory. Ginger contains gingerol, which is anti-inflammatory. And black pepper contains piperine, which enhances the absorption of the curcumin, turmeric, and the gingerol from the ginger. Chili, which I added, contains capsaicin, which is also natural anti-inflammatory. But don't get the idea that like all you ever need is things that are healthy to eat or good. You should take your supplements as well. I'll make a little lid out of it. Like this. And I almost forgot. Champignon. This is called meadow mushrooms, I believe, in the American English. I forgot to order digestive enzymes this month. Typically I take digestive enzymes before or after a meal. What I do now is more of the grand post-meal dose of supplements. The best of the supplements is done once a day, but dividing the daily dose. Whatever milligram, not less than 500 milligrams per day. You're better off getting 250 milligrams a day, more 250 milligrams a day than 500 once. So for a lot of supplements, it's best to take more than one dose. These are probiotics. I'll take one. Very good trade. There's my rehydration drink: coconut, water, creatine, glutamate, vitamin C, Himalayan pink salt, and sea salt. And I also put in. That wasn't. It tastes really bad, actually. So I also put in some sweetener. I think it could be stevia or erythritol, whatever. Just a little bit of gram. Niacinamide. So this is the grand post meal dose of supplements that I'm holding up. Niacin, aka, not aka. What form of niacin? There's different forms. This is niacinamide, vitamin B3. 1, 2. ALA, alpha-lipoic acid. NAC, N-acetylcysteine. Vitamin E, soft drinks. Vitamin D3 with K2. That's all the top formula I had in supplement to the list. D3 with K2 before I used to buy from the same supplement store. Vitamin D3 and then vitamin K2 is a standard supplement. That's all they added D3 K2 supplement. Ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is an adaptogen. Has a calming effect. Adaptogens from cortisol, the stress hormones. If you have anxiety, stress, look into adaptogens. Omega-3 fish oil. Lactose enzymes. So I can have a cheat meal with ice cream today. As I said, I'm back in some stuff today. No, garlic cabbage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 garlic cabbage. separate conversion. That's complex. Magnesium. Magnolia. Magnolia. It's a different magnesium. I like tablets. Like this. I had a mental ill hater in the chat. Some anonymous scared coward who doesn't even dare to talk crap to me on the internet in my chat box, so I hide like a scared rat and I remember that. Okay. I provoke people's insecurities. Your insecurities are provoked. Or you're a payday gang stalker. A lot of times payday gang stalkers are insecure. Any versions. A lot of times if you look at the headers comments, it will be the opposite of the truth. It's called an inversion. Meaning they write the opposite of the truth. There's a positive and they write the opposite of the truth. Which means in denial. and they're lying. What a disgusting person. What a disgusting, weak little baby boy. Didn't grow up. What a disgusting person. Oh, some ephemeral beta sissy. Interesting, yeah. Inversions, projections. It's like a lot of the comments are inversions, meaning opposites. It's like if I got good punching power, like good speed, and a hater comes in, you're slow and stuff like this. Or it's like I'm masculine and they feel like a little boy. It's like this is how I feel about myself. Is the projector, narcissism, projection, translator. Like you make me feel like a weak little boy. So they're like, you're a weak little boy, Mike. Okay, so here's a person. It looks very feminine. It looks soft. See, you look like a hard accusations, like my SAHA. You look like you have long T and have had it since puberty. So that's the guy who says I look like a weak little boy. You look like a soft little weak sissy boy. So I'm not surprised. It looks kind of like enemy. So, enemies. Person wrote, "Hey effer, how are you? Hello. I can beat you up. You are a weak little boy. Trans boy." What a mentally ill person. What a mentally ill person. You should go look yourself in the mirror want to see somebody's effeminate. I get it, you feel insecure and jealous of somebody's strong. It makes you feel like a weak little boy. A manly man, an alpha who's strong and could beat you up. That's how you feel. And you feel like a weak little boy, effeminate sissy, like the half a woman. Like you look soft and feminine. You have low testosterone, the man is hormone. And you look like it. So I gotta get some things for the kids out the back. I put the frozen berries, took them out of the fridge and put them in the bowl. I'm gonna put ice cream for dessert. It's the main course. A lot of the haters that I get, hated comments, are cyber stalkers, taking stalking trolls that get put up to target me. And I have a few trolls that are trolls haters. There are not paid to hate. But a common pattern is what I see like lies, okay? Most of the time if I get attacked it's with lies. It's projections and it's inversions. Like the toxic trifecta of behavior that I observe with haters. It's inversions, meaning a negative comment which is the opposite of the truth. So if the truth is I'm in better shape than 9% of people, they will write you're so out of shape or something like this. And it can also be a projection where seeing how in shape I am, that's how they feel inside, and they're engaging narcissistic coping mechanisms, maladaptive strategies, where it's like they deal with feeling out of shape by externalizing, transferring this feeling that they feel out of shape. So like you're out of shape, and the reason they want that is because they see me being in great shape, and they'll be like, I feel out of shape. You're out of shape or something like this. I feel effeminate compared to you. I want to write you a tranny or something like this. Toxic people are mentally ill. So anyway, better start eating. Prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. He anointed my head with oil. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of my friend. He leadeth me by the still waters. He restored my soul. This was really spicy. I like spicy food. And some meatballs. Borderline too spicy. Actually, I'm gonna get some coconut milk and pour it over the balance out this strike. The interesting how this person wrote, you're a weak little boy, a tranny. You look more boyish than I do. I have a masculine leading Hollywood character. I look like a villain out of those blockbusters. Godzilla, fire-spitted monster, blood on the dance floor, the Louis V carpet. Okay. Yes, I have a manly look, manly performance. And I'm physically more powerful, harder, better, faster, stronger than you, especially. Okay. And you're a guy who has an effeminate look, more boyish, where I look more masculine, and you appear to be more boyish, and you look soft. You're not a shape. You're not ripped and hard with a six-pack, and you for sure don't have any videos of self-training. You got a high estrogen, low testosterone look to you. Not by genetics, but by lifestyle. Okay. Real cute. Are you kissing your boyfriend there? So this person came into my chat wrote, "You're a weak little boy. I could kick your ass. You're a transsexual." Okay. And notice how I was right, it's projection. What he wrote about me is the opposite of truth about me. Okay? And it is truer about him than it is about me, objectively verifiable. And I guess you feel like a weak little boy when you see me on camera. That's how you feel inside. You feel effeminate, hence the you're a transsexual comment. And you feel like I could kick your ass. Okay. Which way you want I could kick your ass. Not only are you like face value looking out of shape, the opposite of fighters and warriors build like I have. You don't have videos of yourself exercising, throwing punches, or showcasing any level of martial arts. So, what a sweet feminine looking sissy boy. Look like that little sissy boy never hit puberty compared to me. Soft. Even having a feminine haircut, long hair. Know ye not that if a man has long hair, it's a shame unto him, I think the Bible says. There's a Bible verse about having long hair is effeminate. Okay. So yeah, look, okay. You have a 2 head shoulder width. I have a 3.5, close to 4 shoulder width. So that's how I rate things. Like simple. It's like cubit is from here to here. So my shoulder width, I could fit 3 of my heads in between my shoulders, and I have a big head. I don't have like a small head. You have a 2 head size shoulder width. Shoulder width translates to punching power due to the turning of the body. So if you have an orthodox stance here, then you turn with the punch, you have more leverage, makes the punch more powerful. There are also other things, like literally having heavy hands, okay? And things like this. Like bigger hands can translate to punching power, forearms and things like this. And then also bone density, okay? And things like this. So heavy hands, this is the reason they call it heavy hands, and bigger, heavier hand is a heavier thing hitting you. So that's the point. You have approximately a 2 head size shoulder width. So you could fit 2 of your heads between your shoulders, whereas I could fit 3 or close to 4. Oh, okay. And the person wrote, insinuates I'm effeminate, has a look, he looks effeminate, say. While I look manlier than he does. And notice that that's projection. Projection, which is a sign of narcissism. Being insecure, being triggered, seeing me being manly and things like this makes him feel effeminate, and then he needs to engage a mentally ill, maladaptive coping mechanism like, Mike, you're a transsexual, because he looks more like a woman than I do. He has a softer, more feminine appearance. And notice what I said. Notice the difference too between me and my haters is I use the truth when I fight somebody, not lies. And typically people come attacking me, it's people are attacking me with lies. So paid to hate, if you're one of these gangsters got paid to target me or not. It's like the truth about the narcissism and the pathology is true in either case, because who works for the gang stalking program is going to be harassing people, it's going to be antisocial people with low self-esteem issues, not healthy people. So yeah, this guy calls me effeminate. you look like half a woman. See, not how it's projection. Projection is when somebody accuses somebody else of something they're guilty of. See? And it could be that me looking as man as I am makes him feel womanly, effeminate. And that's why he feels like he needs to say that I'm a tranny or something like this. So, he looks like a tranny. You call me a tranny. I'm not a transsexual. If anybody looks like a woman, it's you. You have a low testosterone, high estrogen build and look to you. Maybe go out your hair completely. You can look like penguin. See. Okay. And you look like you're skinny fat. No, I'm gonna keep eating. I recently fell in love with meadow mushrooms. So all the things I didn't know what they were called, what I've been eating before. It's like what they're called. I Google it. It's Google Translate. And it said meadow mushroom. So in Swedish called champinjoner. And I fell in love with them. Meaning it happened, I ate these type of mushrooms incorporated in meals. And wow, this really make a difference. Really like these in terms of flavor. Nutrition wise, it's not that important. Actually, mushrooms can be unhealthy to eat because they cannot soak up toxins from the earth and from the rain and things like this. So, one of the things that was prohibited to eat in Sweden after the Chernobyl nuclear power Pripyat power plant incident was mushrooms, and also like babies, I think, and shooting elk and deer because they will be absorbing a lot of radiation from the acid that you nuclear fallout to be over to Sweden. So I believe the mushrooms can have high amounts of certain toxins in it. It's just not something that I would eat as a regular part of my diet necessarily. I don't get paranoid and think you're gonna die if you eat mushrooms, but it's over that I wouldn't eat a lot of every day. But it sure is tasty. I haven't looked at the stats on it, like what is the protein, what is the fat, what is the this, what is the that. I would guess it has almost no carbohydrates. Yeah, so I fell in love with these meadow mushrooms. And I bought 2 cans today. Also, my birthday party I had dinner. There was meadow mushrooms in there. see that Leon is like Japanese friend. And he's got his wife on camera right now. She's dancing. Not the type of dirty dancing. She's just dancing normally. But it's normal as a person can dance. There's another woman, Elle, Mama Elle, and she's a male. She's a she's a woman. She's like a Filipino woman who's got a YouTube channel where she does work similar to what I do, only less angry ranting and things like this. But she does. She's really been consistent. I think I've been subscribed to for at least a year, and she's at least once a week does a training stream. Everything from like Zumba to the hula hoop and power walking and all kinds of stuff. So she really puts out a work to stay in shape. Another Filipina YouTuber is Sal Sola. She's another good-looking Filipino woman. So I actually appreciate a woman's beauty, but I wanted to get with her somehow. I have a woman myself. And today I will have dessert. So I've increased the frequency of cheat meals, cheat days, cheat periods. Sometimes it will be one day the cheat period. Sometimes it will be 2 in a row because I don't finish all of the sweets in day 1, so it'll be day 2. So I've increased the frequency of cheat meals recently. Like the last 2-3 months I've been doing more cheat days, high sugar days. So normally day to day I eat the low sugar diet, less than 10 grams of sugar per day. And then now I take a cheat day. And I've also been doing Culminating more frequently. So I've been doing intermittent fasting for approximately 5 years now, around 5 years. When I say that, you need to be precise. Whereas if I say I've been doing intermittent fasting for 5 years, people might get the idea that I'm saying that I've been doing intermittent fasting 365 x5. I've been doing intermittent fasting for 5 years. Like how long since I started intermittent fasting? 5 years or so. And I do it 90% of the time, like at least 9 out of 100 days. Like if you go the last 5 years, it's like 100 days, it's like 90 out of those intermittent fasting. 1,000 days, 900. So the last few months I've been increasing the frequency of cheat days and multi-meal, meaning more than 1 meal a day. So maybe the last 3 months it's been 85% of the time I've been doing intermittent fasting. 85 out of 100 days. There's all the supplements I take after I finish the meal. The gram posted me those supplements. quite a lot. You can even go exercise with this. Pretty strong. Borderline too strong. I just bought extra chili powder, which is kind of mild chili. And then the whole chilies that I bought in the produce section of the supermarket, the corner store. Red. You know, hop up on Alex panel. She's still on.
Eat my ass, bitch.
Hello.
You shall immediately agree to never publish anything about me or my family. You are the one that fucking talks personal and private information because you're too fucking lazy and incapable.
I'm a guest on a panel. Here's the panel.
Redacting certain screenshots. You had no right to dox my child's father or
If you want to watch the show, I was up before too.
medical.
You could search the title.
I have it all screen recorded and ready.
I'm a guest on other people's panels quite frequently.
Back to the email.
Everything from Japanese live streamers to Filipinos to even Finnish. I found a Finnish YouTuber scene. And it's called not built to be like this. So I'm 50% Finnish, half Finnish, half Swedish. So back to my roots. I know very little. I know about as much Finnish as Spanish, which is not that much.
What happened, huh?
So anyways, the point.
Huh? No. I tried. You were fucking lying
This is
about
American
me and trying to say that
kind of
I
stream.
lied. No, you don't get to call me a liar and I can't say anything.
And it's a lot of
That's how big bitch you are.
these type of streams, drama streams, you could call them. They're pretty much to explain the type of style. A lot of the panels like on panel hop and listening to this. They're like Jerry Springer, like a small time Jerry Springer on YouTube. There's like this fights all the time, like 6 guests on. So gosh, like you're an N-word, okay, he may not be an actual like black person, but it's like somebody comes up screaming the N-word 30 times, and the other person's like, you're a pedophile. Okay, and he's like, that's not true, I'm not, but no, you are, so for this. And it's like, yeah, this type of stuff. So it's pretty much, if you know what this Springer is, that it suffices to say. When I spend 10 minutes explaining what happened, I was hopeless. Is it not Jerry's
She is full-time doing this shit, not me. Okay?
He's like, not safe for work, not safe for children.
Full-time.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, and not safe for anybody.
Full-time.
So,
Mumbles, that is you, Tony. What do you want? What do you want?
I'll be right back. I'll get some ice cream for dessert. That's a German gentleman. A German gentleman. He's a German gentleman. In. A German man. He's got the yellow fever like I do. He's got a Japanese wife. So what has the point? It's like a eclectic assortment of people. They're international. You have Germans, most Americans, and a few Germans. So I rinsed that off. One thing that doesn't mix well with sweet is chili, in my view. The chili kind of numbs it out so you can't taste the sweetness. So we're gonna have a cheat day. Here, so I did before. These are frozen berries. And I learned my lesson from before. When I had a dessert, I bought a kilo of frozen berries, like mixed frozen berries. Blueberries, lingonberries, strawberry. And as I throw it together, put the berries on it and the ice cream. Taking both the ice cream and the berries out of the freezer at the same time. I learned it's like, by the time, if I start chewing it, it's too hard. So I put it out here to thaw it out a little bit. And this should be enough. Now we get the ice cream. And I bought 2 types of ice cream. Well, actually, more. 2 big packs. Here. This is Smultron. This berry. 1.75 liters. Gammaldags gräddglass. Vanilj med chokladkras. So this is vanilla flavored with chocolate shavings. This is gräddglass, cream, and strawberry. I think they're also called strawberry. Now these are called strawberry. So we'll go this one. Berry on berry. I'll see if there are like streaks of some berry jam in it, or if it's kind of yes. It's like jam in there. I'm gonna get my headphones plugged in. I like to have, most of the time if I'm doing a live on my pen, I want to guess, and I guess to somebody else on live stream, at least the headphones for better audio. Also I can hear what people are saying, and so the audio becomes better for other people. So, this is my vitamin C water concentrate. If you've seen my videos before, I talk about vitamin C mega dosing. One thing you need to know about vitamin C, you don't want to be paranoid about taking a lot of vitamin C, but if you take extreme amounts, it can give you diarrhea, which is called a vitamin C flush, a C flush, which I used to do on purpose. There's people that are really into health fitness, do like enemas and stuff. So if I want to empty my bowels, rather than have some machine that put tubes up my ass, because I'm not gay like that, then I pump coffee into it. I'm not gay in any way, okay? So it's not specifically in that way I'm not gay. So it's like, and I'm not hating people for doing that. Here's the point. If I want to have the effect of emptying my bowels, if I can take a vitamin with water and wait, and then it has that effect, why would I have this like whole can and have to clean it out and pump stuff up my ass and stuff like this? Okay, like an animal. So a vitamin C flush is similar to enema. You get a liquid bomb in it, and it'll be if you take enough of it. For example, a lot of times I make the vitamin C water concentrate. I put in like about 30 grams to a liter of water, and then sip on it throughout the day and pour in more water. And sometimes I had it for 2 days or so. Now if I would drink that liter of water in like 1 hour, I might have a detox flush. So you can take up to 15 grams per hour throughout the day without getting a diarrhea. So if you would take 2 grams, however many times you have to take 2 grams to reach 15 grams at the end of the day. So like every 3 hours you take 2 grams of vitamin C or so. It's very unlikely you end up getting a C flush. Now if you take 15 grams in a single dose, like 15 grams in one go, like right away you take 15 capsules that are 1 gram capsule, for example, or mix vitamin C water and put 15 grams in there, which should be about a heaping tablespoon. There you most likely get diarrhea. So for 90% of people, approximately, 15 grams of vitamin C is a flush dose. So if you would take 15 grams of vitamin C in a single dose, you give diarrhea. And if 15 is not going to do it, it will be 20. I'm not saying you should, but it's like some of the things they like to talk about, kind of similar to when I talk about niacin, nicotinic acid, flush type niacin. I like to mention the flush, because that's something that people get freaked out about. So I take nicotinic acid, flush type niacin. The other type of niacin I loaded up in my grandpa's hospital was niacinamide, so-called flush-free niacin. And I take 3+ grams of that a day, niacinamide, buffer with food or fat, fish oil. This is to do the fasting. I take a big amount of supplements in the morning without eating breakfast, and to be able to take so taking some omega-3 fish oil capsules and some vitamin E soft drinks, anything that has fat in it, enables me to take larger amounts of niacinamide and other things where I get nauseous and while having good absorption. So that's called buffering. Then why it's important. What you need to know about vitamin C is good for you, okay? And if you become like a biohacker who wants to start making us vitamin C, that's one of the things you need to know, because it's not good to have a diarrhea if you don't want one, or if you're stuck in the bus from the car to work or something like this. So titration bowel tolerance is a protocol to look at. Cath-Koch titration bowel tolerance protocol PDF, or some molecular. There's a website that has the protocol there. So basically, if you wanted to try where you're at, you could, for example, somebody could take 2 grams of vitamin C every hour, and let's say like 9 hours later you get rumbles and gas. If you don't want a diarrhea, you can skip a dose or 2. So if you would take 1 gram every 30 minutes, and then let's say 7 hours later you just have like rumbles and little gases in your stomach, that indicates your approaching bowel tolerance levels of vitamin C saturation, or cholesterol, vitamin C in your body. And if you get like above that line, you have diarrhea. So that's like the upper level bowel tolerance. So right before the diarrhea, you have a rumbles and gas and things like this. So that's another thing that I guess the big pharmacist doesn't want to know about. They are selling laxatives over the counter in the pharmacy. That there's a vitamin that it can have laxative effect. And it doesn't come, this vitamin, with long list of inserts. I could give you liver failure, whatever like even the most benign big pharma drugs have a long list of inserts, when they admit to like one in Sweden had to write on the insert. They give you like statistics. It's like one common problems from this medication. Let's say it's antihistamine tablets. Be like common problems. It'll be like 1 in 10,000, 1 in 100, 1 in 10,000, or they put like that. So anyway, nothing I've said in this slideshow. Disclaimer time. Nothing I've said in this slideshow is to take as medical advice information. Talk to your doctor about your physician before taking any supplements, before starting to take any supplements or medications. Talk to the doctor before make any changes to diet, lifestyle, supplementation, and or medication. Perfect, may include all over. Yes, I'm not worried about people suing me. I'm just not trying to have YouTube pull my videos for medical misinformation or something like this. They can be real sensitive. There's a conspiracy to keep people weak and sick, by the way. One of the most common big pharma myths, shells, that I see. There's a concerted effort to keep people from learning the truth about supplements. How much you need and how important it is. There's a lot of people out there you don't need to take supplements. You can get everything you need from eating a very diet. That is not true. There's a reason that Joe Rogan, that is like a rich guy that needs health fitness and could afford to like ship. He could have like a chef that cooks all organic salads and fruit juices, smoothies, and all this stuff. So he could afford ingredients, but he still takes supplements. So he's not thinking that he's getting enough from eating a very diet. So one of the myths is you can get enough from the diet alone. By the very diet, everybody can get enough vitamins. Another myth is natural sources, because they want to keep people sick. That if people start to wake up and like, oh, vitamin C is good for health, then they work to get to not take enough. Do not foolishly attempt to attain therapeutic effect from subtherapeutic amounts of vitamins. That's a Mike size in the report came up. There's a point, 1 second. So you shouldn't try to have therapeutic effect from subtherapeutic amounts. Okay. So if you put like I want to be like pick me up like an energizing boost in the morning. You don't make a cup of coffee and have like one drop and put it on my tongue. So, okay. So one of the myths that the Matrix wants people to believe is you can get enough vitamins from eating a very diet. Okay. And another one is synthetic, bad, natural sources best. Which people wake up, oh, I've been researching vitamin C and it looks like it can be really good for you. Then everyone like orange juice is the best for me. Eat oranges, fruits, vegetables. And average size lemon contains less than 90 milligrams of ascorbic acid. So for the sake of easy calculations, one whole lemon, if you juice a raw lemon, let's say it gave you 100 milligrams, and it's less than that, okay? You need to juice and drink, and with the pulp, consume 10 raw lemons to get 1 gram of vitamin C. Okay, so people like me or Tom Lee who talk about vitamin C recommend amount is somewhere between 3 and 9 grams. Okay, so the bare minimum I recommend, what I tell people is like, I recommend every adult to take 6 grams of vitamin C per day. Bare minimum. But that's like a low ball baseline. And it's enough to make a difference to every person. But not so much that anybody will get diarrhea. Okay. I think it was. So 2 grams morning, 2 grams middle day, 2 grams end of the day. So you'd have to remember a lemon, 100 milligrams of ascorbic acid, X10, 1 gram. You'd have to eat 20 raw lemons to get 2 grams of vitamin C. And how much of that are you absorbing? And the vitamin C that lemons produce is ascorbic acid. So you can choose you want to believe. You want to believe the myths and the idiots. You can. Supplements, there's all kinds of supplements.
Let's go for this book.
So the most important ones, magnesium, vitamin C, supplements are killing all the minerals attack. Magnesium,
Bruno has a crush on me. I finally figured
vitamin
it out.
C.
Yesterday he was like, Allie, can you see me? Wow, guys, can you imagine? That's a sign of
vitamin
crush.
D3 with K2.
Tonight he brought me up 4 times. No one took the bait, so he came in as my clone. He likes
Just
blonde.
say
I'm gonna use
niacin.
that to my advantage.
Vitamin
That's a
C,
married woman.
niacin, magnesium, D3, K2.
Anyways, I just happened to come across that receipt. Let's go over the
And
fraud that
some
I
other
committed
good ones,
one time.
omega-3 fish oil.
Okay? Let's go over the fucking fraud. You're a fraud. So, the StreamYard
And
is
a B
fine.
complex.
I created it. I gave Ellie access.
A B
to the
complex
link
definitely
to
so
her
everybody should take.
email.
And if I want to make a 5 or 6 list, I'll go B complex be on there. So vitamin C, magnesium,
So,
D3,
it's not yours.
K2,
I gave you access to it.
B complex, omega-3 fish oil.
Okay?
That's not a bad list.
Here is proof right here that you bought it. You actually just told me that not too long ago. You said you should still have a business account till March 2026 because I paid for a year. If you don't, I'll fix it. I'm sorry. All right. And here, not only did she say that I bought storage, no, she upgraded it. Here's proof that she upgraded it. Don't announce it's me, but I'm upgrading StreamYard. That's my fault. I downloaded the invoice too. It has your credit card number on it. I have to redact it. And I downloaded the invoice.
Hello.
So, here we go. Again, take a hard look. I don't have auto refill on, like you said. It's giving me an option to turn it on. I didn't buy more storage, you lying bitch. It says it right.
Alright. Ska börja en video. Don't forget to like my streams if you like the content. How you do that on the phone is by double tapping the touch screen. Unless you watch this on like a flip phone, I don't know how you'll be able to watch it. And on a computer it's klicka bara. Och så börjar video. Bye bye.